31 now. Another government-backed green energy company goes bankrupt. It's called Ener1. It makes lithium-ion batteries for electric cars. It got $118 million in a grant from the feds. More than $50 million of it already spent and probably gone. Joining us now is Robert Bryce, the Manhattan Institute guy. He's the author of Power Hungry. Robert, welcome to the program. Now, hold on just for a second. I want you to listen to something. This is Vice President Joe Biden 1 year ago at the Ener1 plant in Greenfield, Indiana.
Everyone's catching on, folks. The industry is transforming itself, and we believe Americans are ready to embrace that transition. And you folks standing right here on the floor, Enron 1, are on the ground floor of that transformation.
Did you catch that? Enron 1. It would be Ener 1. He actually said Enron twice in the same presentation. Okay, I'm going ahead of myself. What do you make of this? Another green energy bankruptcy?
Well, Stuart, the only thing that's surprising is it's not surprising at all. What the problem in the electric vehicle market, which, recall, the Obama administration has given $5 billion in grants and loan guarantees, is that the market is getting all this government push, but there's no customer pull. If you look at the news release from Ener1, the CEO of the company, when talking about why they filed for bankruptcy, he said this: "Our business plan was impacted when demand for lithium-ion batteries slowed due to lower than expected adoption of electric passenger vehicles." Well, no kidding. So they have 0.1% of the passenger car market now, new car sales in the United States. Customers are staying away in droves.
So the only, well, it's not a solution, but one way, it's not even a way out of the problem. But look, if you've spent $5 billion on electric cars, the government presumably will now push us and almost force us into buying electric cars. The state of California is trying to do just that. You think that this is what's going to happen?
Well, I can't predict that, Stuart. I doubt it. But the problem is that consumers are looking at these electric cars and they're not seeing a value proposition. Why would you buy a Chevy Volt, for instance, when you can buy a Toyota Prius for about 50% less? Why would you buy the Nissan Leaf at $35,000 when you can buy a Nissan Versa for less than half the money? Ford is going to introduce a new EV Focus next year, or this year rather, I think. It's twice again as expensive as the standard gasoline-powered Focus.
If I'm not mistaken, though, in the President's State of the Union message, he said he would double down on alternate energy, on green energy. I think he said that. So he's going to shell out some more taxpayer money, I think.
Well, and that's unfortunate, because what we're seeing now is the beginning of the meltdown in the EV market. And let's look just at Ener1. Yes, they got a $118 million grant. They collected about $55 million of that. Well, they have about 275 people on the payroll now. The simple math shows then for each job that Ener1 has created, it's cost U.S. taxpayers about $200,000. I mean, we hear about these green jobs, but the return on investment for the taxpayer is terrible.
You got it. Robert Bryce, we appreciate you being with us. Thank you, sir.